Ever felt that familiar chill when someone you're dating suddenly pulls away? You're left wondering what happened, replaying every conversation. What if I told you there are only two fundamental ways we react to that disinterest? We either fight for the connection, or we flight into avoidance. It's not just about breaking up. It's about the deep-seated psychological instincts that kick in when a relationship is in limbo. Let's start by decoding this feeling. You sense a relationship fizzling out. The texts get shorter, the plans more vague. Why do some of us confront this head-on, while others ghost or withdraw without a trace? The answer lies in the classic fight-or-flight response, but applied to modern dating. First, let's look at the flight response, the art of disappearing. This is your classic ghosting, the slow fade, or just emotionally checking out. Someone who chooses flight will avoid difficult conversations at all costs. Psychologically, this is often driven by a deep fear of confrontation, a fear of causing or receiving pain, and sometimes a feeling of low self-worth. They might think, if I just disappear, the problem goes away. This behavior is strongly linked to insecure attachment styles, particularly avoidant types, who learned early on that emotional closeness can be threatening. Past heartbreaks can also teach someone that it's safer to run than to face potential rejection again. On the other side of the coin, you have the fight response confronting the fade. This is the person who says, "Hey, I feel like something's changed between us. Can we talk about it?" They seek clarity, express their needs, and try to resolve the issue. The motivation here isn't necessarily to save the relationship, but a desire for closure, a belief that problems can be solved through communication, and a need to feel heard and respected. This response is often seen in people with secure attachment styles, who are comfortable with intimacy and vulnerability. However, it can also come from an anxious, preoccupied style, driven by a fear of abandonment, where the fight is a desperate attempt to regain the connection. So, which one are you? Your default reaction is heavily influenced by your attachment style, which is formed in childhood. Let's break it down. A secure person will likely initiate a calm, direct conversation. An anxious, preoccupied person might fight too, but with more urgency and emotional intensity, sometimes leading to protest behaviors. A dismissive, avoidant person is the classic flyer. They'll retreat and prioritize their independence to avoid feeling engulfed. And a fearful, avoidant person is the most unpredictable. They desire closeness but are terrified of it, so they might switch between desperately fighting for the connection one day and completely vanishing the next. These patterns are powerful because they are subconscious scripts we've learned for survival in relationships. So, how do we navigate this better? The first step is self-awareness. Ask yourself, when you sense someone pulling away, is your first instinct to chase them down or to build a wall? If you're a fighter, learn to recognize when a conversation is productive versus when you're fighting for something that's already over. Sometimes, the healthiest response is to accept their silence as an answer. If you're a flyer, challenge yourself to practice gentle honesty. Instead of ghosting, a simple, "I've enjoyed getting to know you, but I don't see this moving forward," offers respect and closure. It's uncomfortable, but it's a skill that builds emotional maturity. Ultimately, whether a connection is just beginning or nearing its end, the goal is to act with integrity and compassion. Understanding your own fight-or-flight triggers doesn't just help you date smarter. It helps you build a healthier relationship with yourself. It allows you to respond with intention, rather than react from a place of fear. Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the psychology of relationships. See you in the next one.